everyone. Welcome to a very special edition of Q Sports Live at Leather Pocket Billiards. We got a great stream for you today. Very proud to bring you Alex Pagulayan in the house, the Lion. He's here. He's playing challenge matches. We're going to start him off versus the one and only Eric the Eraser Vargas. They're going to play a race to 17. And they've informed me that Eric is getting the 8 and 10 ball. So what that means is at any point if Eric makes the 8 or the 10, say running out or in a combination, he wins the game. I don't think it'll count on the break, though. You can see he didn't rack it in the front row, meaning the row behind the 1. Let's see. He's got a huge break. He's been popping it nice. Alex might be pleasantly not surprised to see how great Eric's going to hit this first break. So we are live on Facebook and YouTube. Make sure you guys let me know if the sound is okay and if the stream looks good. And do me a big favor. Make sure you click that share button. Lots. What a treat it is to have him here. And what a treat to watch my boy Eric Vargas get in the box with him right away. He's going to overcut the first ball, though. Tricky little opening shot, a bit touchy. He probably makes that one if he can hit it a bit firmer. Okay, and the sound is good. Thank you guys for letting me know. And welcome, Blomley, Joe, Plums. Stoked. Stoked is the word. I'm stoked too. And then, if you weren't aware, there's another match after this one. I get to play the Lion. Pretty excited for that because I've tried to mimic my game after him. Not only his playing style, but his attitude, you know, try to have some fun out there, right? Stream looks good, sounds good. That's what we like to hear. Alex with this long 2 ball. He was in here warming up last night, playing a little 1 pocket. Probably got a feel for those long shots already. Spears that one in with a nice draw. It's a good shot. 8-10 will be a bit of a factor, but not a huge factor. Eric getting the 8-10. And if you're just joining us, we are live on Facebook and YouTube, guys. So make sure you do me a favor, click that share button on the Facebook. Click the thumbs up on the YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube. Like and follow our Facebook for more great matches such as this one. I don't get the 8 and 10. I think we're going to play 9 ball. And I'm going to play him even. See what happens. I'm not the boss nowadays, so I'm just the hired gun, you know, and I'm super excited to be here doing the stream with you guys. A thin one on this 9, bit of a tester in game 1. See how he handles it. Easily. Where's his cue ball? It's perfect. Alex on the board first after the early mistake from Eric. 1-0, Pagulayan. So we are here at Leather Pocket Billiards in Calgary, Alberta. Alex is here until they say Friday or Saturday. So make sure you come on down, check them out. Lots of pool tables here. We've got 20 tables, 10 9-foots, 10 7-foots. Food's really good. Cold drinks. We got some pool league going on tonight on the 7-foots. And we got Alex to break. Let's see what he's got. He's going close to the middle. I like it already. Let's see if he pops it like Eric. Eric hit it sweet, made both balls on the side. That's what you're looking for. He hits it square. He keeps the cue ball pretty flat. He's going to get a shot on the one. They spread nice. That's good power, good impact. Nice little snap there from Alex. I was very interested to see how these two gentlemen break throughout this match. Just holds up, I think. And now it's a matter of getting from the 2 to the 3. Everything else looks pretty good. 4 over the hole. Look out. They straightened out on him. He wanted to grab it. You know he wanted to grab it. Okay, big moment early in the match for Eric. He'll know this is a big moment already. He kind of needs to give this one the be sure. Make sure he, gets to the 8 ball there. Mark wants to know how many pieces of Pagulayan chalk are on the match. I think just exhibition match. I'm not sure how much. He's playing league tonight. It's okay. It's all good. Don't worry. Don't worry. Yeah, sorry guys. Just a minute here. Trying to answer a question there. I didn't see what happened. Eric missed the 5. That's a worrying moment already in this match. Race is 17. Looks long, but it's this could go quick. Alex doesn't take too much time over the ball. Unless it gets real tight. If score starts getting tight, these guys will grind it. And we all know Eric can muddy up the waters a bit. Coming around the back of the 9. Sweet angle there. Alex, our only Canadian world pool champion. We have a world snooker champion for those American viewers and other world viewers that are tuning in. We only have 2 world champions in Q Sports. We're looking at one of them here. This guy is our hero, especially for somebody like Eric being a Filipino-Canadian. But for myself, growing up watching pool, this guy was the man. He won the world championship in 2004. I was just a young lad, but I had started to get the itch for pool already. Watching him shoot those last balls and then run around the banner, the barrier, oh my goodness. Maybe one of the funnest moments of any match in pool history. But Alex got a lot of fun ones. He's got a lot of fun stories too. Let's see his break here. He hit the first one nice and square. Oh, and he mishit that one. Cue ball gets kissed all over the place. I think even he said, wow. So the 10 spots can't win on the break in this game. Looks like he's playing safe on this one. I thought he might contemplate cutting it. The problem being getting to the 2 was nearly impossible, and he controls the cue ball so good. That's such a strong shot. I think I'm going to be kicking at some balls tonight. What do you guys think? Better warm up the jump cue. I'm super looking forward to it. It's going to be a lot of fun. I know Eric was looking forward to this match too, but he wants to win. We were talking about it. We're talking about, let's beat this guy. Come on, let's go. One time. But he's the lion. He's going to be tough. A little straight-ish on the 2. Can he force some angle here? I think he should be able to. Yeah, a little punch shot. No problem. 4 over the side made that one a bit easier. He didn't need to be perfect on the 3, and the 3 close to the hole. This is looking worrying a bit for Eric early. You don't want to let this guy get free stroking. He is dangerous. But let me tell you guys, if you're new to watching Alex, pay attention to how short his backstroke is. I think it's the most effective thing you can do in pool. He's very compact. And I think that a lot less can go wrong when you're not taking those big, long strokes. Definitely a good way to play. Stays nice and low on the ball. He's super, super low. Even as he's getting older. 46 years old is Alex. And I'm just going to share this stream a whole bunch. I know you guys are out there doing the same thing, right? Right? Looking pretty good on this 8. Definitely one of the better players at reaching for the ball. Got the long reach when he needs it. Definitely there's some agility involved in pool. You can see it when you watch us shorter players. Vertically challenged players such as Alex and myself. Spears in that 10 for a quick 3-0 lead. Only 13 minutes into the match. And already 3-0. Lots of life left in this one, though. Shout out to my man, Nix. Q Innovation, always helping us out lots. I know he's got to be super excited to have Alex in the house. We're always super excited to have Nick in the house. Give him a call there. He does amazing cue repair work, and he makes the best jump cues by far. Hopefully I'll get to put that on display a little bit later. And I'm just going to share the stream, but let's watch his break first. Didn't square it up that time. Lost it towards the same side pocket. I thought he may have corrected. Got to figure Eric needs to get out here. Sorry, guys. Just people interrupting me left and right. Eric, as I was going to say, you feel he needs to get out here. I feel he needs to get out here. I don't blame people for interrupting me either. I mean, I'm excited too, right? It's Alex, you guys. It's Alex. He's going to go short side on this 4-ball, I think. Purple 4 next. Yeah, underneath it. Looking good. Staying away from the 5 so he's not cueing over the 5. That's important. And keeping some rhythm here is a good sign too. Showing some confidence, getting down over these balls quick. Got to make this work. Got to get out here. Around the back of the 6. Don't want to be shooting over the 10 too much here. I think it held to the left side just a hair. Is going to help him a bit. But this is a really tough shot now. 6 to the 7, not easy. Might have to cinch this one, shoot the 7 in the lower right. Possibly the side. Bit of a tricky one though, I think. Yeah, that one was always going to be tough, and he's going to be a bit bothered. I mean, you don't want to be going down 4-0 to this gentleman. He'll punish you. Dangerous player, this Alex Pagulayan. World 9-ball champion, but he's won plenty of 10-ball tournaments too. Joe, the spot is the 8 and 10, and I don't know if there's anything in the middle. Just an exhibition match, I believe. Might be overstruck a little, and now does this thread the needle between the 8, 9, 10 to the lower left pocket? I think it does. He might have gotten away with this. Yeah, they spotted the 8 because Eric's getting the 8-ball as a spot. I think that's why. Oh, he's played this perfectly. And the 10's going to protect the 7 a little bit from some angles to kick at. Two rails underneath he's looking at, but I kind of like 3 maybe even. Yeah, now I think he's looking at 3. I like that, and kick it towards his side. Probably the biggest ball from that angle. Oh, he hits it. Oh my goodness, he nearly hit it perfect. How good is that? That was great. Great try from Eric there. Would have brought the house down. He kicked that ball in, right? Yeah, always a bit of adrenaline pumping. You got that right, Plums. No doubt. Alex landed a little bit in between on this ball too, but I think he's going to be okay. I'm going to try to get some, we'll have some different commentators in for my match later on tonight. I heard Grant's on his way down too, is good. Joseph, I'll let him know, buddy. Wish you were here too. Stream looks great, says Brad. Thank you. 4-0. Alex thinks it looks great too. Yeah, this is a lot of fun. You got that right, Billy. Yeah, the motivation to take down the greatest player in Canada, definitely plenty. I know I'm excited for the challenge. Does Eric kill his action if he wins this match? No. No, this is just a fun one, you know, just a bit of an exhibition. Maybe there's a small bet, but it's nothing crazy. Thanks, Jason. Advantage to watch him play, but I've watched him play so much. This is just like watching Saturday night at my house watching some YouTube. Okay, Eric with another good chance here. At first glance, I would think Alex hitting the break a little flat. Got to pop it a bit, I believe. If we get to watch Eric break, which I'm sure we will, you'll see he's popping it a bit. This is a beautiful shot. Needs some angle, though. He might not get any. Looking at an early win on that 10 ball. Can't say I blame him. 8-9, a little funny up there. And I'll try Sean. And thank you, GTA, Pinoy, Billiards, Live, for all your free streams as well. I watch them all the time. Okay, going to play this 3 in the side there. I like this choice. 8 ball should go in the corner where his hand is later on. And yeah, Pedro, I'm going to play him after. I don't know if there's a bet in the middle. We're letting the boss man decide. But like a couple comments up there says, you know, or in the YouTube comment says, motivation to, you know, beat one of the best players or the best player in Canada and one of the best players in the world is plenty enough. Josh, I'm not sure if there's a middle. Does he get to the rail? He does. But does it matter? Ask him what spot he wants. I like that. We are going to play even, I think. And I know I can do it. Oh, a little tickle safety from Eric, but did he cover it enough? Yeah, Alex made that one real hit look super duper easy, right? And just perfect speed. You don't want to overhit those, and he just hit it perfectly. The fact that he's taking this long means he doesn't have the edge of it, so Eric's safety is quality. Alex looking at the 3-rail hit here. One pocket players tend to be really good at finding these angles. Yeah, it's pretty close to the side pocket, though, I feel. You see where he's looking on that second, third rail is pretty close to the low right corner. They tell me Eric's getting the 8-10 here in this race to 17. Oh, he's going at it slow, too. It's stretched. Unbelievable hit. At really good speed. I mean, it's going to buy him another shot, I think, because Eric doesn't really have a makeable pot here. He's going to call it in the side, but he's going to draw the cue ball in between the 8-9. He wants to get this one tight. You see the way this guy kicks. You got to play some jail safeties here. Yeah, this looks good. And keep it away from the hole. Keep it away from another rail helps. Tyler, I'm going to play after this. Pedro, thanks, buddy. Yeah, come on down. Anybody who's in the area, definitely come on down. Leather Pocket Billiards, Calgary, Alberta. Alex is going to be here until, they tell me, Friday or Saturday. Eric's safety was good. So good that Alex concedes the ball in hand. And Eric's going to contemplate this 310 from a mile away. I don't know how much I love this shot. Might just be eyeballing it. But he's got to make something happen, so let's see. I kind of like shooting the 3 and use the 4 to go softly into the 8. You should be on the 5. You should be able to get whatever angle you need on the 4 to go into the 8, but that might be a tall task too. I mean, that's doing a lot. So this is probably the correct choice. Eric would know. It always looks different when you're at the table than it does for us on the camera. Oh, he drills it. He's on the board. Does the crowd clap? I didn't hear them, but they should. They should. He's on the board, my man. Okay, guys. 4-1, race to 17. Let's go, Eric Vargas. Of course, we've got to cheer on the hometown guy, right? House Pro. It's not really the House Pro. I was the House Pro. Joe Spence was the House Pro, but, you know, Eric's like the house player manager. For anybody that knows Eric, he's a good manager. He's managing the games. All right, let's watch for this pop. Eric's got a nice pop to his break. He's been hitting it sweet. Super sweet. Oh, he mishit it a bit. Didn't hit it square is what I mean by that. So he lost the cue ball to the side rail. And that's why he's not going to get a makeable shot on the 1. But he made a ball. One of the balls in the side. The ball's racked behind the 1. That's the balls you're looking for when you're playing 10 ball. And he's going to have a good look at a nice safety here. Tony wants to know, would Alex be the best pro player I've ever had the chance to play? When I play him some one pocket, he's going to be the best one pocket player I've ever played. I'll guarantee you that. Because he's the best one pocket player in the world. But I did get whooped by SVB once. And a couple other higher ranked players than Shane. I once played Skyler when he was very young and won. We don't have to discuss the fact that it was 7-foot Valley 9 ball. But Chang, I played Chang Junlin, a really great match at BCA Vegas. Lost, but you know, had a fun one there. Victor Zelinsky, who's an up and coming superstar, super player. Anyway, back to the match. Looked like Eric's safety didn't quite pay off. He left a gap. There's always a gap. But Alex misplayed position here. You know, he was trying to get around for shape on the 2 to the lower right. I don't know if he can do that now. Let's see if he has. I don't think the combo is on the 210. Pretty sure it's not. Let's just zoom this in just a little more. I don't think the combo plays. I think the 8's covering, so I think this is safety. I think this is all cue ball up table. 2's going to stay where the 10 is. Yeah, he feathers it a little over 2. How nice is this? He's got a wall. The 6-3-5 he knew was a big wall. Nice shot. Dustin wanted to know how they picked the opponent. I think Jim picked some opponents. So I think it's going to be me playing after this, and then I think, don't quote me on this, guys, because I'm not even sure. This all got dropped on me pretty last minute. But I think Brady tomorrow, by the sounds of it. And you better believe we're going to stream it. Yeah, there was no carom either. Okay, let's see the Knicks jump cue in action here. Eric getting the leg up on the table. It's a good hit. It's going to buy him another shot, I think. If they were playing one pocket, Alex probably banked this one in, but rotation game, he's going to look for somewhere to hide up table. 3, 6, 10, 5. Pretty big wall, I think. He is going to play a little two-way shot here, I believe. And try to spin this cue ball towards the 9, maybe. As a stopper to get onto the 3. That's what he's done. That's exactly what he's done. He's played it perfectly, but he hasn't made the 2. Dave says he's getting double audio. Hopefully nobody else is getting double audio. I'm sure they would let me know. And I just have to step away for 2 seconds. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry guys, just scrambling, you know. Eric doing the work, making some moves. It's 4-2 from 4-0 down. Larry wants to know what they're playing for. We're not sure. As far as we know, just an exhibition match, you know. Alex coming on down for a little action here and there. You got a little one-pocket action last night. And yes, Eric getting the 8-10 spot. That's correct. And yeah, Mark, Eric, you know, down to North Dakota for the casino ones a couple times. I've been down there a couple times too. The Four Bears tournament, awesome, awesome stuff. Ray Poitras and the team down there doing great things. If he was wild 8 and 10, if he makes one of those off the break, he wins. No, Sean, it would spot. I think if either one of them makes the 8 or the 10 off the break, I think it spots. But if it was wild, like you're saying, if that's what you're asking, if he had the wild 8-10, then it might count on the break. But oftentimes, no bueno when negotiating. You don't want to be giving up that. They'll rack it funny and make it every time. You could see Alex getting up on the tippy toes there, trying to will the cue ball over a little bit. He wanted less angle on the 2, try to avoid the 10, and it worked out. Checked it up nice with a little inside spin there. Lee wants to know if he's going to play Steven. I'm sure he would if Steven was here. Steven lives in BC. He's living in Prince George. Oh, nicely negotiated rub on the 8 ball there. Kept good angle on the 4. Alex looking good to regain some composure here after losing 2 games in a row. Tyler, if he combos the 8, he wins. Not the 9. He's getting the 8 and the 10, not the 8, 9, 10. The 8 and 10. But right now, he's sitting here watching Alex run out. Of course, shout out to Pagulayan brand. He's killing it with that stuff. I'm playing with the chalk. I love the chalk. Love it. Reaching a bit. He's a bit concerned about being on the short side of the 9. Getting to the 10 a little bit tougher. But if he's just precise here, should be okay. Just don't put the cue ball on the rail. Yeah, see how much of an issue that was? He forced it to make sure he's on the good side of the 9. And now he can just float this one 2 rails around. Judges the slide perfectly. And this for 5-2. Yeah, the reason, David, that we would say 8 and 10 is because if you say he's getting spotted the 8, then sometimes people assume he's getting the 8 out. So that's why we say it like that. The Lions cue looks long. I think it's the same length as any other cue. Does Alex have to pot the 10 last, or can he combo it as well? I'd assume Alex could combo the 10. Joe wants to know what kind of chalk I use. I like that Pagulayan chalk. It's just like Taum. I think it's a little better than the Taum, to be honest. Yeah, we're playing a stilts match after Andrew. We need to raise the height of the table, but I love that they built pool tables for exactly mine and Alex's height. Mostly for Alex's height, but I don't mind it. So you see that flat cue ball again and nothing going down, you might need to try to pop that one a bit. Or maybe he can play me some 10 ball after too. Just kidding. I'll play him some 9 ball too. It's fine. Yeah, I think the chalk is made by Taum. Tyler, better question for him, of course, than it would be for this stream, but a green one, Joe? I think they're all the same formula, bud. I'm double audio slightly. I'm not sure where that would come from slightly. Does that mean it's only once in a while, or it's like you can only hear it a little? What do you mean by slightly? Maybe help me out a little and I can try to fix it. Because everybody else telling me it sounds good. Thank you, Andrew. I'm going to go with that. Andrew's a streamer too. Maybe it's just on a couple people's end. Robertson. You might be able to just hop in there. I don't know. Eric went for the little billiard shot onto the 10, but he missed it. Alex goes for the safety, misses it too. Let's see what Eric's got here. I think he can call the 10 here. Unless he has enough to cut this in the upper left. Did he just look at cutting it? I thought he would need to go off the left side of it and send the cue ball towards the 10 as a safe, but he's looking at spinning this one in. The 3 doesn't go on the side though, does it? What's he got here? 3-4 combo, a little tricky. Might see him play safe. No, he is going to call the 4, I believe. Okay, so YouTube, the audio is perfect. So it's a Facebook issue. That's what that tells me, I think. Combo, yeah. Looks like the combo. Hard to tell. Sometimes this 3 will just slip right by there. Okay, let's not worry about the audio. Sounds like it's okay. Glad to hear. I'm really surprised to see him play it at that speed. It must have been super tough for him to play it at speed like that. Alex looking at getting from the 3 to the 4, not so easy. Yeah, and he's gone to look. If he just cinched the 3, meaning pot the 3 and just keep the cue ball around the 3, what does he have on the 4? But I don't know if that works. He's going to load this up with some juicy juice. Try to get over there. Yeah, he was just taking what he could get a bit. Hoping he would have a thin cut on this one, and I don't know if this is overly playable. You could see him glance at the 9-10 quick. See if he could play a safe over there, but and he's full ball hooked behind this 6, but with the 5 over the hole, you kind of favor him to still find a way to make the 5. It's just going to be a matter of what's he going to have on the 6 after. Even if he comes off this short rail down here by the 9-10 to make the 5, the 6 doesn't pass the 10. So at best, he'd have a shot on the 6 into the lower left. Yeah, I think this was asking a lot to come all the way around. Did he get there? He's leaned right up against the other table. I think he just got there, you know? And the way he edges the ball might have this. Oh, it's sweet. That's really sweet. He's hitting the ball good. And this is like shooting fish in a barrel for a player of his speed. All the balls over the hole, really. And for a 6-2 lead. David wants to know when I'm playing Alex. Going to be after this match, they tell me. But we'll see if Vargas can slow him down, grind him down a little bit, and maybe tire him out or something. And I don't think so. I think he's a pool playing machine, this guy. And another thing I just noticed, they're hand racking these. So that might be another issue with Alex not making balls on the break. Eric's kind of got the hand rack figured out, you know, on these tables, being this is, you know, Eric's home room. Shout out to Leather Pocket for making this happen, you know. Jim Jutsi in the house. Looks like we're going to get some other big names throughout the next year. Working on some stuff. Working on some big tournaments. Make sure you guys keep your eye on the Leather Pocket social media. Lots of action happening lately. If you haven't been down, LP's been just action central. Looking for a match. It's a place to be. I almost had a commentator sitting in to do half of this in Tagalog. And then he found action. A little bit mad at him, but in the same sense, if you got some action, you take it, you know? Because not every day a player of his speed gets action, so. And he's a working guy, right? He got the day off. He want to play, right? Johnny wants to know who's taller. Of course. Of course. I've been waiting for this question. And it's me. I'm taller than somebody. If Alex misses on the 8, does that mean Eric wins the rack? No. So, like, if Alex made the 8, missed the 9, Eric still has to make the 9-10. Playing me next. Yeah, that kind of answers Gideon's question. Eric getting the 8-10. Can we get, oh man, I love this question. This comment from Vino, Mark Vino in the Facebook chat is probably the comment to the whole stream right there. I love that one. Can we get Filler next? He's not doing much these days. Yeah, that wins the best comment. Okay, long one here for Eric. Looks like gotta try to find a safe here. Banking the 1 up table. Staying underneath the 10. Looks pretty good if the 1 slows down. I think it's a really good shot. I think it's a really, really good shot. Even if he's left a bit of the edge here, it's still super quality. And Alex looking to the left long rail right away. No edge there. Yeah. Playing me next. That's right. Tonight. That's what they say. Then maybe Brady tomorrow. I'm hearing. Possibly. Is it the Filipino handicap system? Wow. How's that for a shot? He says, off the 8 works too. He was probably playing it like that. All right. This is why you got to play quality safeties when you're playing, 800 plus Fargo. They kick the ball so good. How good was that shot? Unbelievable. Alex bringing the Filipino kick. Gotta love it. That's what we came to see, right? Yeah, so he would have had to call the one in the side there. That's right. Good question on the YouTube. He did have to call it. And yeah, they're using the, handicap, the ball system handicap. So Eric's getting the 8-10. The 8 and the 10. Yeah, hopefully Daniel, I like your prediction, 17-11. Maybe he'll let the stroke out a bit once once Alex gets an even bigger lead, which it looks like he might do. Yeah, info on the match. 8 and 10 spot for Mr. Vargas. Race to 17. Yeah, he did him dirty there, right, Mike? The worst part was he really looked at the left long rail first. Took him a minute to find the right long rail and then played that super shot. That was awesome. Looking good here. The Lion come to play tonight. Giving Eric a handful so far, but lots of match to go still. Only coming up on the 1 hour mark. We were kind of predicting 3 hours, but I was thinking 4 if Eric does what Eric does, But so far, Alex just doing what Alex does, not really giving Eric too much of a chance. You play good safety and it doesn't pay off, you don't shoot again. Guy comes off 2 rails and keeps you in your chair. You gotta love that. Shout out to Jam Up Apparel, one of my sponsors, always keeping the game looking classy. And of course, my man Nick's Q Innovation. I'm sure he's over there watching in person, or he will be soon. Big, big pool lover. Surprised he hasn't moved his cue ball, because those balls aren't going in the side for him. I think he's hoping he's just going to rack better or hit it better. But I'm surprised he wouldn't move the cue ball over, not break from the middle. Hansel, yeah. We let him know. That's right. Brad, no, I think by the sounds of it, we're going to play 9 ball, Alex and I. And I'm going to play him even, I think. Eric just jumps it rather than push out. And that worked out pretty good. He'll take that. He needs a little luck here, too, of course. Not going to beat this guy just shooting good, I don't think. Joe getting off work a day early to come watch. Gotta love it. It's going to be great. I was watching him play a little one pocket last night. It was super fun. What a joy. A super pleasure to have him here. We're so lucky. Very, very spoiled pool players we are here at Leather Pocket. We got all these beautiful pool tables. Diamond tables, 10 9-foot diamonds, 8 7-foot diamonds. Great tournaments weekly, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Great leagues, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. You can't beat it. Alex says, I can jump too, watch this. It's going to get a little unlucky. Leaks out. Feed Alex some poutine, weigh him down, yeah. I think he probably had his fill when, he's in Quebec. He likes it out there, too. Church sounds like Alex here till Friday or Saturday, they're saying. So for those just tuning in, Alex, the Lion, Pagulayan, taking on Eric Vargas coming up right after this, shortly after this. He's going to play myself, Ben Francis. And then it sounds like tomorrow we're going to have a match, Alex versus Brady Golan. And no confirmation on other big names yet, Adam. We'll work on it, though. Eric with a really good shot on the 1. Nice shot on the 2. Didn't really get a favorable rub on the 3. Let's see if he goes at this bank shot. I think you got to start making it happen, right? That's assuming it passes the 8. Oh, he's looking at the left edge of it. That's a bit surprising. It's hard to get this one really safe because you're going to keep it so close to the rail, and we've seen how good Alex is at kicking the ball. You almost got to get it out in the middle of the table somewhere. But you can't overthink it either. It's important. I grew up playing Edwin like that. You start thinking you need to go for a bank there or something, and you get outside of playing the correct shot. You just got to play the correct shots, and it'll pay off. Not every time, but in the long run. Like here, for example, he didn't get a shot, a makeable shot, but he has another very makeable safety. Yeah, Edwin Montal, that's right. I heard he played a small game before this. Like Alex been warming up, apparently. Edwin played him just before this. Didn't go well for Edwin. Alex in stroke here. Which means there's going to be a small break between this match and the next match while I warm up. I'm going to need to. By the way he's shooting. I go practice kicking at the ball a bit. Okay, he's reaching for the short stick here. Isaac, I'm not sure how much is in the middle here. Just that's why we just put exhibition there at the bottom. Kind of undisclosed amounts, if you want to put it that way. You know, none of our business really. We're just here to stream it. I'm lucky enough I get to play him a match after this. I'm super excited. I think the owner here, Jim, taking care of him, taking care of Alex, brought him out. And they tell me he's headed off to China right after this. Been playing hay ball. For any of you Pagulayan fans, you'll know he's always streaming on his Facebook page. Does he get a rail this time? He does again, but don't know how much it's going to matter. This pretty close to just as good as ball in hand for Mr. Vargas. Let's see if he can get something going here. It's far from too late. 7-2, it might look like a big lead, but in a race to 17, long way to go. And yeah, Keith, I'm looking forward to it. I'm just going to have fun too. You guys know me. I like these big opportunities because I just like to test myself and see where my game's at, and I play pool to have fun. I mean, the small amount of money that I make doing it is fun too, of course, but you got to play for fun. I try to always remind myself that's why I started playing pool, and that's why I keep playing pool. So I might be a little nervous or whatnot, but I'm going to enjoy the moments. And yeah, Mike, I watched him shoot a couple balls yesterday, and I thought he knows he has more room to work with the pocket, right? Because he was hitting dead middle like you would on a Chinese 8-ball table, you know? I loved it. I was super enjoying it. Okay, Eric looking good here. Just got to punch this one out. You don't need anything on the 8 because you only have to make the 8. That's right. We'll see him shoot this one quick. Just got to punch her in because we don't need the 9. We're getting the 8-10. Eric Vargas only down 7-3. Long way to go here still. Once again, big shout out, Leather Pocket Billiards, guys. Bringing Alex out here. One of the owners there, Jim Jutsi. Talking about getting some other big names out too. Being that these guys have some serious connections to some Filipino players. And I've traveled quite a bit. And the other owner of Q Sports Live, one of the other owners, Grant Zemp, you guys will know. He's part owner in Jam Up Apparel as well. We know some of the sponsored players they have. Kelly Fishers, Feder Gorst. You know, maybe we get some of them. Okay, Eric, let's watch the pop. You can hit square and pop it. Oh, you mishit it a little, and that's why you got a kiss. And the cue ball's gone. Right behind the 8. 10 goes in, but it's going to spot. Can't win on the break here. Yeah, Rob Heimers, you better come out and play him, eh? Better come get him for us. Okay, the push out. Smart, because he can leave him a lot of the 1 here, which he did, knowing that Alex probably won't shoot it. He can't get to the 2. I don't think. He's looking at it in off the 9 into the side would get him down to the 2, but that's pretty tough. Carlo Beato would be fun. You know who I would love to get here too is Roberto Gomez. Roberto is a super fun guy. He's very much like Alex. Yeah, I think we'll see him look at this one for a second, give it back, and that's exactly what he's done. And I think Eric knew that when he pushed here was that he was going to get it back. All right, we got some spam. Banned from all streams. That's probably only going to mean that we're going to get some spam in the YouTube as well, right? And if you guys are just tuning in, we are live on both Facebook and YouTube. Make sure you do me a big favor. Click that share button. Sounds like we're going to play even, yeah. Alex and I, sounds like going to be an even match after this 9-ball. I'm not sure like what the break format is or anything like that, but I will tell you this morning I was practicing a little bit of the 9 on the spot break just because, you know, there's a good chance that's what he's going to want to play. Look out, cue ball. Look out. Oh, my goodness. I thought it was in the drink the whole time. I thought there was no chance it was staying alive, but it stayed alive. And he's got a shot on this 3. Mind you, he may need to just slow roll this in and take what he can get on the 5. Oh, he's going to jack up, play it off the 9. This is smart. This makes the 3 a much higher percentage pot. And he could draw the cue ball back, but he didn't draw it back. And look out, 6-ball rolling into the game. Slows down. And thank you for the luck, you guys. And Laura, I'm doing great. How are you? Looks like he's going to thin this one to the right side pocket. Hits it perfectly. And the cue ball sneaks around the 6. Great, great shot from Alex there. You can see him rocking the Pagulayan brand shirt, Pagulayan brand glove, and chalk. Ooh, he wiggles that one in there a bit, and you see him shake his wrist. A Pagulayan brand apparel, looking pretty sporty. The chalk and the gloves are great, really well built. No surprise coming from such a great player. And this 10 ball for 8-3. Nearly the halfway mark for Alex already, and we're only 1 hour in. A bit worrying if you're Eric here. Alex starting to run away with it a bit. If you're new to watching Q Sports Live, a couple of months ago we tipped over this 50,000 followers mark. Very proud mark for all the Q Sports Live team that's worked hard to get us there. And we're well over that now. Make sure you guys, if you haven't already, like and follow that Facebook. Subscribe on the YouTube as well. That's all we ever ask for here with these free Q Sports Live streams. He's gone to the cut break, folks. He's gone to the cut break, and he's made some balls, but it hasn't worked out. It usually doesn't. Like he says, I gaff racked myself hard there. Slugged it. Slugged it hard. Hand rack. Gotta love that. I think he overcut it a bit too, to be honest. Just a bit. That kind of happens when you overcut it a bit. The 10 and another ball won't really move. I mean, at least that's what happens when I do it. Yeah, see him go over and look at the 3-10. So now he knows he could safely push, leaving a shot at the 1, knowing that Eric can't really get to the 3. And it's hard to give this one back when you're playing somebody like Alex. And Daniel, I firmly believe that as well. And hello, Royce Kwan. But Daniel, yeah, I believe it's going to tighten up. Eric's still got a good spot, the 8 and the 10. Scores only 8-3. He's only behind 5 games, but he's got to, make some moves here. This is why it's so hard to give this one back to Alex, because look at the shot he just played. He played a rail first, 4 rail safety. There were 5 rails involved in that shot. And now, even if Eric makes this jump shot, it's almost like a trap. Alex says, go ahead, you make this, and then you move the 3. Now Eric going to put the next jumper on display. Look how effortless this is. Look how effortless this jump shot is, folks. He just gets up over the ball. Tiny little flick of the wrist. And he plays the force follow to send the cue ball off the 5 to hold it back there. That's a nice shot. Beautifully played. Let's watch this one again on the YouTube replay. I'm here to learn, just like you guys. He played it with so much high spin, knowing that it's going to force follow a bit. Straight in the back of the 5 perfectly. It's a super shot. And back to the short cue for Eric. Watch this small elevation, and he's just going to pop this one just a little with his wrist. Bridging off the rail makes it a little tougher, but he hits it perfectly nonetheless. And if this gets up a bit, he's going to have a nice safety behind the 8. Beautiful shot. Really beautiful shot. We haven't seen the tap on the table yet from Alex, but he is not afraid to tell his opponent when he plays a good shot. He's probably just telling him verbally. Super gentleman of the game, Alex. Really, really just a good example of a professional pool player, in my opinion. Yeah, he knows he's an entertainer as well. Not just out there trying to be a robot. A little bit short on this one. You could see the intended line was the one underneath the 310. But he's hit it just a little short, and now Eric's got a shot at cutting this one in, send the cue ball into the 10 and break the 3. And get some speed behind this one and get that 3 headed up table. Just don't want to hit the right side of the 10, our right side. He might end up behind the 9. Oh, he goes soft into it. That's smart because it's easier to control hitting the left side of the 10 there. He kind of makes sure that he's going to have a look at the 3. Mind you, really tough shot coming up here. Oh, he deals with it beautifully. What a great shot from Eric. We call him the eraser, folks. He erased that one. Nice shot. Not out of the woods yet. Another tough shot here, and he needs perfect position on the 5 to land short side on the 7. Brown 7 underneath that 9 ball, a little tough. Oh, he goes forward, buttery smooth. Needs us to hold up a bit. Did it trickle a bit far on him here? Can he hold this underneath the side pocket? And I think he needs to. He punch it over a little. Yeah, you can see a little smile means he's not perfect. Oh, but he could punch it over there nicely. And as mentioned earlier, he is getting the 8 and 10 ball spot. So we're going to see him just give this one the be sure. Get any position on the 8. Because all he needs to do is pot the 8. That's why he went 2 rails. Play the 8 in the side is fine. Usually, you'd see him play the 8 in the corner there, I believe. But because he's getting that 8-10 spot, he plays the 8 in the side. Don't need to play shape on the 9, and he's going to take a little washroom break. I think I'm going to take just a quick 2-second break myself. We'll be right back, everybody. Don't go far. All right, we're back. A little pop break from Eric, but his cue ball gets kissed in. Well, let's watch that again. It gets kissed from, yeah, kind of just right around middle. He didn't hit it super square, but I wouldn't say he deserved that kiss, you know. That was a bit undeserving. JC's getting the 8 and 10, as they say. And Ricky, they're playing for undisclosed amount. Exhibition match. I think we're very thankful that Jim has brought him out here to play us. And Jim's putting us in a couple of matches. Sounds like Brady's going to play him tomorrow. I'm scheduled to play him after this match. Sounds like we're also going to play a race to 17, but maybe 9-ball. Which, you know, I'll play him. Play him whatever game, I guess, outside of maybe one pocket tonight. I don't know if I have the the brain power for that tonight. See if he's got extension. No, just going to reach for the rest right away. Very handy with the rest. Maybe one of the best players of all time with this tool here outside of a snooker player. When you're the height of Alex and I, you got to be good with this tool here. He's so good with it, he doesn't hesitate. He's going to just use it again here. Laura, when they say the 8 and 10, it's just a way of explaining that it's not the 8, 9, 10. So a lot of times when you tell somebody you're getting spotted the 8, they just assume you're getting the 8 out. So this way, when we say you're getting the 8 and 10, it kind of explains without needing to answer a question later that, you know, that it's the not the 8, 9, 10, just the 8, 10. Looking good here. Alex going to just make sure that he doesn't leave the angle where he's drawing the cue ball into the left side pocket when he shoots the 9-ball. And he doesn't want to be jacked up over the 10, obviously. And if he could go forward and shape the 9 in the side, he would. And he will. And he can. And he does. Good shot. Thank you, Joshi. And Mr. Epp, no problem, pal. Eric's getting the 8 and 10. The 8 and 10. And so far, it hasn't been a huge factor. I mean, usually when a player like Eric gets to the 8-ball, he's probably running out anyway. The only time it's really a factor to me is when it's tied up or when it's made in a combination, but we haven't seen that yet. And Alex over the halfway line now. Hour and 20 minutes into this match. You guys enjoying the show? I know I am. I sure know I am. Alex putting on a good show so far. Hopefully he runs out of gas. No, just kidding. I want his best game. I'm gonna play my best game. I want his best game, and you know, I'll probably lose, but it's okay. What a great experience. And then I look forward to maybe playing him some one pocket tomorrow and learning a little, you know, and we'll stream it if we can, of course. If I got somebody who wants to come down tomorrow and do some commentary for whatever happens to be going on, that would be swell. He goes back to the middle to try to smash it again. It's not working. But the side break definitely didn't work. You can see he's a little frustrated with the break. If Eric could put a little heat on him here, maybe win a couple of games in a row, Alex might start to think about that break a bit. Eric been breaking really good. Brandon Davis question on YouTube. No, I don't think coming for the Sky Dancer. You know what? Eric Vargas might be coming for that. I think Eric is actually. Because we have a tournament here that weekend, which I think there's only 3 spots left if anybody, wants to play and hasn't paid their entry yet. I think there's only 3 spots left. The weekend, December 6th, 7th, and 8th is the Fall Classic here at Leather Pocket. Eric getting a bit of a house roll there. A couple of horns. Keep an angle on the 2. Can he draw back into the 10? Well, he cinches the 2, and he's going to play a bit of a two-way shot here. I don't think he needs to call the 8. Is the 3 really going to go that close to the 8? I don't think you want it to go that close to the 8. Or is he playing the 10? No, he's playing safe. But I'm not sure in which way. I don't think you want the 3 going into the 8 too much. Oh, and Brandon says the 9 ball starts tomorrow. So no, I think Eric's playing a tournament. He told me in North Dakota, but I'm not sure when. I think it was at the first week of December, but I can't quote it. If Alex hits the correct side of this ball, he's going to get safe behind the 4-6. So you watch the speed he hits this at. It's going to be just soft enough to hit the 3, get the 3 to the rail. Oh, he hit the back side of it. He's going to lose the cue ball. And you don't see them hit the wrong side of it too much, these guys. They're pretty good at kicking, And I mean both these guys. And I mean Filipinos in general. Cameo, yeah, tournament coming up. Okay. Eric Vargas, ladies and gentlemen. There is a small handicap. It's the 8 and 10. And sorry, guys, just periodically I may have to mute the mic to deal with some questions, background questions. Okay, the big boss man had a question there. Look out, 10 ball. Look out, 10 ball. Oh, he made the 3. I was thinking, uh-oh. But it looks good for him. He's definitely going to play the 10 here. Definitely. Why run out all the balls when you got just one hanger shot here? And this can happen quick. And when you're a super good player like Eric Vargas, it's why you never give up. And it doesn't matter what the score is. You just keep fighting game by game because this kind of stuff can happen. He could break again and get that, and it can be 9-7 like bang, really quick. And yeah, Eric can combo the 8 or the 10 to win the game. Shout out to my man, Nick's Q Innovation. Look him up on Facebook. He's got all kinds of cool videos on there too, where he's doing demos of his jump cues and some of his shooting shafts and brake shafts, selling gloves, chalk tips, all that stuff too. So check him out. Check out Eric's break here. Cue ball kissed again. And it's going to get kissed relatively, maybe not safe. Maybe Alex can see the edge of this. And what he's looked at there, does the 2 pass into the upper right, because his cue ball is going to be flying. But I think if it doesn't, he's coming around pretty close to the 2 in the right side pocket next. Not if he catches the horn. Then he might be on the corner pocket. Does it pass the 10? Yeah, Ricky, I watched Eric play in the Philippines too, and man, he is the ultimate grinder when it comes to pool. Like, he just doesn't let up. He knows how to slow it down, muddy it up. And that's often what it takes when you're trying to make a comeback. Look at this, might leak out. Might leak out a bit. I think he's frozen enough on the 5. He's laughing because it could have went right over the hole if it doesn't flick the 3 a bit. Steven, it's exhibition match, so we're not sure how much is in the middle. Oh, wow, great shot from Eric there. The 6-7 is going to be big for him. No gap there. We might see Alex go to the short cue for a jump safety. He's so good at kicking the ball, though. He'll look to see if there's a gap first to edge the 2. But he's definitely, he went over there with the jump cue. He knew what was happening. He hits it full, and look at this rub he gets off the 8. I think he's held his hand up right away, but is there a gap? Is there a gap for Eric, or has Alex gotten away with one here? Well, the head shake from Eric means no, and he's gone to the short cue as well, I think. No, he's going to play a bit of a two-way shot here, banking the 2 towards the bottom right. If he makes it, bonus. If he doesn't, got a lot of stuff to hide. The cue ball behind, the 4-9. 6-10 can play big here. Oh, he's right behind the 4-9 beautifully. What a great shot. Tell me it hasn't leaked out again. Chase, what's going on, bro? Nice to see you. Hope you're doing good, buddy. Chase, super player. Be nice to see him back shooting again soon. Good friend of mine, used to always look out for us when we were up north. Red Deer. Okay, Alex kicking off this right long rail. This is going to be firm because he needs it to straighten. Look at this cue ball again. He gets some rubs. And I think Eric can pot this too. The problem being, it's really tough to get some inside spin on this to get to the 3, I think, with where the 4 is blocking his cueing. Sorry, guys, just answer a quick question there. It looks like Eric played a jam-up safety there. Real nice behind the 8. Great control of the side spin there. Oh, but Alex coming with the 2-railer. He says, I called that. Just kidding. He called that too. Ryan Pittman. Yeah, nobody's called me Grant yet today. Very good. Oh, this one leaked out on him. There's not a lot of times you're going to see Eric let that one slip away. He's usually really good with the soft touch. But he's got himself right in this match now at 9-6. Just got to keep the grind up here. Try to grind Alex down a bit. Slow this slow this stuff down, you know, keep himself alive. Yeah, looks like he's gonna keep him stuck here, and this is smart. He knows Eric's a good player, and he knows he kicks the ball well too. Eric quick to call the side pocket here, and that's definitely the correct play. We'll see what kind of speed he hits. It looks like he's going to hit it pretty firm with the bottom spin. Yeah, it was always going to be tough from there for Eric. He got a bit rewarded in the fact that he left Alex super straight in. Alex going to have to take a long shot on the 5 next. You can see him just going to roll this one in, take what he can get. He kind of cheated that to the wrong side of the pocket, too. It might have rolled out a bit on him. Tables are playing super, super nice right now. I'd love to get Alex in the booth at some point maybe and hear his opinion of the pool room. I've heard nothing but really great things lately, but I'd love to hear it coming from him, of course. Oh, he plays a rail first there, and it falls. I thought it's going to hang up on him. And we recently had 2 more diamond 9-foots put in here by Tony with Lackno Furniture in Lethbridge, Alberta. If you guys are looking for diamond tables, he's the man. Did a really awesome job setting these up super quick. Coming back on Friday, a couple days to hook us up with some more wire rest holders and put a level on some of these tables. Make sure they're all rolling super straight. We love to keep the playing conditions in peak form here at LP. Alex, 10-6. Racing a 17 here. Of course, big shout out to LP, Leather Pocket Billiards, guys. If you've never been, got to come check it out. The staff we have here do an amazing job keeping the room running smooth. We're very, very, very lucky pool players. Very lucky. Oh, this is a lot different than some of his other breaks. And it looks like he's got, oh, he's going to call the 2-railer here. This is smart because the cue ball's going underneath. And this is the craftiness of a player like Alex. Cue ball's going underneath the 8. What a great shot that is. That's super smart. He nearly made it too, and he was on the 4. Okay, Eric gonna go firm at this one again. You can see him lining up this kind of bottom spin. It's gonna straighten out the cue ball a bit. He's gonna kick this one with some speed because if he makes it, he needs the cue ball to get some legs down to the 4, so no surprise he kicks it with some speed. He got a small reward in the fact that he should get another shot. I think Alex will play it safe here, rolling up the cue ball to the 5. Does he leave the edge? Eric looking quickly to the top rail there, and now to the left long rail, so that tells me there's no edge to be had. Good safe. This is the correct way to kick this, I believe, because if he hits underneath it, he can get safe, sort of like this. Don't think he's going to leave the pot on. He might have crept out just enough that he could take this on. Low left spin if this is on, but I think he's going to bank it around the 6 and play safe. Always hard to tell from up here. He goes 2 rails, just missing the 5-7. How sweet is that shot? Yeah, we got the overhead camera coming at him, actually. I'm sure you already knew that. Shouldn't be long now. I feel like this is a big rack in this match. Eric was starting to make a bit of a comeback from, well, 9-4 down, I believe. He got it to 9-6. It looks like Alex going to regain that sizable lead. Getting closer to this finish line. You know, he's aware that there's another match after this, so he's not going to waste too much time. And if you're just joining us, we do have another match after this. It will be myself, Ben Francis. I'm going to play Alex, a race to, I think, 17 as well, and I think we're going to play 9-ball. I'm not really sure of the break rules or anything like that yet, but I'm open for anything. He's the world 9-ball champion. How cool of an experience is that? It's not every day you get to play a world champion in your favorite sport. But so far, looking like he's going to be real tough to beat. Maybe I put a little heat on him, slow him down. Shout out to one of my great sponsors, Jam Up Apparel. Always keeping me fresh. Always keeping the game classy with these great designs on the collared shirts. I love it. Looks like Alex just going to take a little 2-minute break here. Use the washroom. And my man Nick's Q Innovation. Go check him out on Facebook. He's got all kinds of cool videos and stuff up there of his jump cues and some of the wraps he's done and all kinds of cool stuff on there. And maybe I can just back this camera out a little and give you guys an idea sort of what the room looks like here. A bit on one side of the pool room here. Got some action going on. A couple tables in the background there. We got the scoreboard on the side here. That's good. So I got the score correct. See Edwin walk by there for a second. there's 4 more 9-foots to the right of that. And then behind Alex here is another side of the room with the 10 7-foots. And a sizable crowd back here behind the scoreboard, so to say. There's a good crowd for him to watch Alex. I'm super excited to be sitting here doing the commentary for this match and getting to watch, and I'm really excited to play him after and get to watch close up. I've been trying to mimic my game from his style my whole playing career, and not just the way he holds the cue or, you know, goes through the ball or anything like that. I do like the short, compact stroke, but I just really love his attitude around the table. One of the better interviews I heard him have was he said he's an entertainer. He knows he's an entertainer. And he's not out there to be a robot and just pot balls. He's out there to put on a show for the crowd, you know? And the ticket sales is what pays his wage, more or less. So he knows what he's getting paid to do. And I like that about him. He's out having fun is important to me. Scott with the filler question. I love it. It's crazy. I think it's super sad that there's pool politics. We got enough politics in the world, right? We don't need pool politics too. Nice kick from Eric here. He's going to buy him another shot. I don't think Alex could cut this one in or bank this one, but he's proved me wrong before. And a good question from Ray. In the 5th game, Eric made the 8 ball on a combination. He's getting spotted the 8 and 10. It's a handicap. So at any point, if he hits the lowest ball and makes the 8 or the 10, he wins the game. Call shot. Yeah, Laura, love how he interacts with the fans. You know, he's an entertainer. He knows that. I love that about him. Not a lot of pool players know that. They don't know that they're entertainers. They think they're just out there to get the money from the other guy, you know, but it's not always about that. Nice 2-rail kick from Eric. He's going to get paid off here. It pays to hit him, they say. Very nice. Now we got some lag on the Facebook. Hopefully that doesn't keep up. If it does, head on over to the YouTube, guys. And it looks to be running smooth as silk over there with the same commentary and the same, maybe even better video quality. Ozzy, thanks, buddy. It's all, we're very, very lucky. It's almost like I won the lottery, but not quite as cool as that. But we're very thankful. Jim's been very generous, and this is just another sign of his example of his generosity, getting somebody like Alex out here. He knows there's so many pool lovers in this pool room, but especially Filipino pool players. And this is one of the nicest things he could do for them. But for me, as a Canadian pool player, this guy's been my idol. It's definitely who I've tried to, you know, mimic my game after. See if he tries to thread the needle between the 7-10 here, or if he just comes above the 7-take angle on the 3. Oh, he goes underneath the 9. Gets a flick off the 8 and ends up on the rail anyway. So I'm not sure if he might have been trying to move the 8 out of the way of the 5 too. And he almost did. Yeah, he's a Filipino Canadian. He's a Canadian citizen. Grew up in Toronto. A lot of these older gentlemen around here, Brady Golan, John Jorgensen, they've known him since he was a kid. They watched him grow up into a world 9-ball champion. How cool is that? Yeah, emulate. Thanks, Bernie. Here I was struggling with that word, right? It's been a long day. It's going to be a long night. And I'll answer this question again because I'm sure there's more than just Jeff Brassard in the YouTube wondering, is Alex taller than me? And he's not. Alex, just a little guy like me. Built perfectly for pool. And you're welcome, Gordon. And thank you, everybody out there tuning in as well. Appreciate you all. If you guys can do me a big favor, all we ever ask with these Q Sports Live free streams is that you guys share it for us. So share it to some pool groups you're a part of. Share it with your friends, family. Eric kicking at a ball again. No surprise there. When Alex leaves the table, it's usually with a good safety. Eric with the two-railer. And this one's going to sell out a shot. And you can see him getting a little disappointed here. He's got to keep it together, keep his head up, and just wait for a chance. Alex is human. He'll think about the finish line too. Everybody gets a little tight sometimes at the finish line. And thank you, Darcy. He's going to just try to lay up underneath this. Which I think is smart, and not try to do too much is often the play. Try to keep it simple is good. Because when you try to go around it like that, sometimes you run into it. You could see him look underneath it, like maybe he could shoot it in the lower left, but might have been a touch risky that way too. Robert G wants to know, is he going to be around at some point for autograph or meetup during the day? Question mark. I'm not really sure, but he's a pretty friendly guy. Very, very personable. Super approachable. I think even in between matches, you could catch him for a picture, autograph. No problem. So come on down. Shake him down. I'm going to shake him down. I want a cue ball. I'm looking at a Federer Gorst World 8-ball champion cue ball. And I think I need a Alex Pagulayan World 9-ball champion ball. All right, and Grant has arrived just in time too, because at some point I'm going to have to try to warm up a little bit or something to beat this guy. Have you seen him shooting?
Come on. What do you need to warm up for? It's only Alex.
It's only Alex, yeah. He's been playing unbelievable as expected.
I was watching a little bit. I can't say that I got to see very much, but on the drive down. But as per Alex doing Alex Pagulayan things, he's got his cue ball on a string as always.
Oh, yeah, and just coming with the kick shots and the jail safeties. Let's see if he plays another good one here. I think he's playing the safe. I don't think he goes for this bank shot. Too hard to play position as well. But he's really good at this.
Is he ever?
Like not getting these wrong very often. Eric with the shake of the head says, when am I going to get an open shot again?
Well, and it was interesting. I was kind of wondering, before the match started, being that it's an exhibition match, how serious is Alex going to play?
Well,
Right? Because there's two sides. He can play serious like he is.
there is money in the middle. It's just we don't know how much.
Ah.
Yeah. So they are playing for something, but we're just not. We're not sure the amount. Look at this, and every time, last couple times, Eric's kicked the ball. He's kind of just put it over the hole too. He's not having any luck in the last couple of games. And Alex getting ever closer to this finish line.
Race to 17, about to go 12-6.
But you know Eric. You've watched Eric lots. He's not a quitter. He'll dig in.
No, both yourself and Eric I've watched come back from impossible odds.
It looks a touch straight on this ball. You can see him eyeballing it, scratch of the head. Because now he has to elevate a bit and draw this back, or just stay underneath it and shoot in the side like you just looked at.
I don't know if he's got a choice. Just draw.
I think he's just going to stay there.
Yeah.
A lot of times, you know, when you play as much as he does, you really got to trust yourself.
Yeah.
So you got to not try to do too much because you're so good at potting. Why would you not just take this shot, right?
Yeah, take what the table gives you.
Yeah, and just do what, you know, you've been doing your whole life.
Yeah.
Potting the balls.
What's going on, TJ? I will definitely give you a shout. We'll get you squared away.
Yeah, you came to the right place, TJ. Definitely the best team shirts, team jerseys. I assume that's why you need 10 of them.
Everybody needs them.
Let's see if Alex can figure out this break. He's been coming up real flat on it.
Yeah, I noticed he switched to the side ball.
The side, yeah,
Side
which
break.
is risky business playing 10 ball against a player like Eric, who can put you in jail all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But he's going back to it, trying to make the one in the side and pray he gets on the two.
Yeah.
There's no control to this one.
But I don't know if you know, almost the dead straight break, he was coming up with nothing.
It's better than coming up dry. This way he's making a ball, you know, and then he's getting the first choice. And that's what you want, even if it's this.
That's it?
5 of them. I
TJ
got
says he's got 5, wants
50
10
of them.
more. I'm addicted to our own product. And I do. I probably have about 50.
50, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I've got at least 25.
David, do I have your number so we can take? I assume you meant talk. I don't know if I have your cell, but I mean, we're on Facebook. We can message each other or just send me your number.
Easy guy to get a hold of, Grant. Easy guy to find.
Yeah, I don't hide
Not
well.
too many Zemps.
I definitely don't hide well.
Does he play this with a bit of a two-way? I think he's looked at it like with the bank into the upper left and hoping the 6 covers. Or does he thin the left side? Yeah, he thins it. And look how thin.
That's crazy because if that was me playing that, I would have hit it too thick, played the cue ball into the 5, and just left the shot.
Or a lot of times what we do is just drive right by it.
Yeah.
We get worried about hitting it too thick and we drive right by it.
Yeah.
Ball in hand. Go from playing a safety to just give them ball in hand. That's the worst.
Yes, Mark Mallet. Wow, there's a name I haven't seen for a while. How you doing? Yeah, nice thin shot there from Eric. Well done.
So good at seeing the edge of the ball. And
Mhm.
let's see if Alex can do it again because I think he has the edge again. And yeah, like Kenneth says in the YouTube, how awesome is this? A legend in YYC.
It is pretty good. Jeff Bird's asking price. Depends on what you're looking to buy. We got everything. T-shirts, jerseys, hoodies, jackets. It's all on the website, jamupapparel.com.
The price is good. It's a good price.
It's a good price for the quality.
Yeah.
Right? It's a fair price.
It's
For the
fair.
quality.
That's right. Oh, he goes with the super soft, trying to stay under the 7.
Wow.
I don't
Almost
think he
got
did.
there.
Yeah, almost, but this is not what you want to leave Eric when he's behind, is this 2-10 combo, because he'll take it. I think. He might play safe. He does play safe.
I think that's smart.
Well, a bit surprising being down 6 games and not getting rewarded often when he's played safe.
This is true. It is true. Fairly simple
So-
safety here, or it was a fairly simple safety for Eric.
And probably a good sign from the Eric side of things is that he's
Yeah.
not quitting. Because
Yeah.
if he flies at that 210 at break speed, it's a quitting shot, you know.
Yeah.
But this safety means he's going to stay in this, right?
Look at this.
But the guy just hits the correct side of every kick. And the safeties just don't pay off very much. You see Eric's a little frustrated, right? And you'd have to be.
Of course.
You have to be.
Well, I mean,
He's a competitor, too.
Of course. But you've got a guy like Eric Vargas who is not used to being, I don't want to say the underdog.
But he is.
But,
yeah, he's getting
you
the
know what I mean?
8-10, so
Yeah,
he's admitted he's the underdog.
Yeah. And he's probably not used to being in this position very often. Usually it's him that's doing this.
Yeah, it's usually him kicking safe, and he's not getting the roll of the ball. Like, that's a good example.
Yeah.
He jumps, he makes the 3, but the cue ball just follows it in, right?
Yeah. And of course, Alex gets to come in and just play cleanup.
Well, and we've seen a good pace from Alex, and I think he knows, like, this is only half the work tonight.
Yeah.
He's
got another formidable opponent coming up next.
Another long race, so he's got to win, like, 34 games tonight.
Yeah.
He's, like, not taking too much time, and I like that. I hope he plays this same kind of pace when he plays me.
Do you get the spot as well?
I think we're going to play 9-ball, and I'm going to play even. Pretty sure.
Very nice.
I think it was part of the negotiation was, like, Eric gets the 8-10 and I'll play even. And it was like, if I'm Alex, I wouldn't be big on giving Eric the 8-10. Maybe the 9-10, right?
Yeah.
But the 8-10's
8-10's tough.
8-10's a big spot.
But, I mean, has he ever handled it well?
Well, we haven't seen it be too much of a factor yet. I think Eric had 1 combo on the 8. And the tomatoes on my match, we don't know. And Laura, I've never played him before, so I'm super excited.
David says, Ben doesn't need the spot. He's too good.
Yeah, well, this guy, you could use it against this guy for sure.
Yeah.
But I do believe in myself, and I think, like, if we played 10 times, I'd probably win once. So why can't this be the once?
Being more than once. Right, but it does give you a stark contrast between the Fargo rates of an Alex Pagulayan being over 800.
It's like 50 points higher than me, yeah. But that 50 points is
It's
a lot.
huge at the top end.
It's a bit different than me being, say, 50 points ahead of Aaron Arganoza,
Yeah. Yeah.
That 50 points isn't as meaningful as
No.
the 50 between me and Alex is tough, right? But he is, I think it's at least 50. I know he's well over 800.
Yeah, might overhit this a touch.
And I'm not 100% sure the game. I think we're playing 9-ball, but I don't know if we're going to rack the 9 on the spot or what he wants to do. But I'm open to whatever because he's the world 9-ball champ, so we'll just let him pick.
Supposed to be working outside right now, but this is more fun. I agree, Robert. I'm supposed to be working right now as well.
Wait for me, Steph says. I like that. I'm on my way. Wait for me. I think
my way soon.
You might time it good, Steph.
Yeah.
Unless Eric makes an incredible comeback here.
Which he is more than capable of.
Well, and especially the way the break's going.
Yeah.
Definitely not writing him off. It's not like Alex is going to run the set. Like he's not even going to run this next rack.
No. He's got to make a ball off the break and get
I don't
position
know
first.
if he's had a break and run yet because he struggled so much on the break. He's sticking with the side, and I don't blame him because he can outmove Eric a little bit, I think.
Oh, yeah.
So even though he's not getting the best layouts and whatnot, he gets the first shot, he can kind of dictate what happens. He's going to get a shot
bit of
this
a
time.
cluster.
Yeah, the 5 ball is going to be tough. I don't think it passes the 6 or the 10.
Goes into that left side pocket.
Yeah, and it might be doable with where the 3-4 is, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's got to deal with this 1 ball first, not a hanger. But I heard Jeremy say something a couple months ago was he thinks Alex is still the best player in the world when he's close to the ball. And I agree. And that's a good example of it.
He makes it look so bloody easy.
It's just as he gets older, like any player, age undefeated, his eyes are going a bit. So when he's far away, you know, Federer, Filler, those guys are going to be a bit better. But Alex close to the ball, definitely still, I would say, the best in the world.
Definitely top ranked, and I feel his pain with getting older and losing eyesight.
He'd like to be straight on this 3. This is pretty good. He can just roll this one in. Should leave him perfect angle on the 4 next to maybe nudge the 6. Or just hold, because he could use the 10 to stop the cue ball when he shoots a 5.
See if he plays the drag shot here.
Yeah, they love this shot in that situation.
That's it.
And he does, yeah. That way you can spin the cue ball a bit, get a little more out of it.
Yeah,
without
you
having
tend to
overhit
stroke into that ball as opposed to maybe a decel on some of those shots. But
yeah, you don't want that.
He's versed enough.
And he does go into the 6 beautifully. What a great shot. And I might have talked him into this break and run out. He might have heard me. I said, I don't think he's broken ran out yet.
Well, Eric, you know who to blame now.
Yeah, I'm definitely to blame for this rack. But the rest of the match,
yeah,
it was, you know, he was just in jail a lot of times, right?
So do we know where Alex is heading after this? I know he's leaving Friday or Saturday. Back to China.
China nice. For some more Chinese 8-ball. He's been kind of following the tour.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, not doing bad. I mean, the pay is good, so you don't have to win the tournament all the time. Well,
anytime you can get into a joy event, you know it's going to pay well.
And they treat him so well. You know, he's a big celebrity there. They love him.
Oh, he's massive.
And they should love him. I mean,
again, just a touch over hit.
Very lovable guy. Yeah, just a touch. You know he's not trying to land underneath these. But that kind of tells you how sweet these tables are playing right now. They're just running forever. Just the way we like them. Nice and slippery.
Slick. And, you know, shout out to Leather Pocket for hosting.
Yeah, and the staff's been amazing.
It is a busy night here. League night happening, this match happening, lots of spectators.
Yeah, lots of spectators, and I'm sure we'll get more over the course of the night. And they tell me he's playing Brady tomorrow. I don't think it's totally confirmed, but we're going to try to get a time frame, and
that'll be a really, really good match.
I'll
Two
be
legends of the game.
I'll be right here behind the mic, hopefully for half of it, and the other half I can go watch it up close. This is not going to give him a shot.
Not the ideal kiss he was looking for.
You watch, he's going to push with his break cue because it don't matter. It's just a little 2-inch push. No need to go waste time getting the shooting cue for that one, right?
Nope. So what do you do if you're Vargas?
You got to cut this one in the top right, and you got to go now. You got nothing to lose. It's not like all in time yet, but you got to start making some of these shots, I think. Well, he doesn't go for it. And that's surprising because
look at the rub. Look at the rub.
Okay, well, got a little house roll there, and he's due for about 20 more of those. I think every time he's played a good safe, Alex is kicked out to the good side of the ball.
Like a mule.
Except for once that I can remember. But he's kicked every ball like this and not given up a shot after.
Well, and I think that has a lot to do with, obviously, experience.
Yeah, and just
Experience and knowledge.
knowing the way the table slides off the rail when you play it with this spin at that speed and all the little intricacies of kicking, it just takes forever to learn it. Eric's one of the masters of it too, but Alex probably the best. You know, one of top 5 of all time.
Yeah, that is a really good safety right there. That's
Yeah.
a tough hit.
This is what you need to do to Alex. You need to block off a lot of roots. I think he has the left long rail, then the top rail with like a touch of inside spin to straighten it out.
Yeah.
That's about all he's got. We'll see what speed he hits it at, and we might learn something. I think he's called the 9.
Elaine, you know you want to be in Cowtown.
It's not that far to go, and the roads are nice tomorrow. Just saying. Ooh, it straightened out too much on him.
That was a foul, I believe.
Yeah, he's picking up the ball for him. It's good. Okay, if there was ever a moving time, it's right now.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
There's no more time to waste in this match. Should he try to 3-foul him? No, I'm just kidding.
Trying to 3-foul an Alex Pagulayan, probably not the best way to go.
Maybe not the best.
I think you kicked the door down here.
I think Kazakis did it right once, and he just ran the whole set. That's the best way to beat Alex.
That's the best way. Yeah. Just keep him in his chair.
And Alex, the gentleman that he is, he was happy for him. You could see, like, flew out of his chair, and he was big smile, and he shook his hand, and he patted him on the back, and he was like, that was amazing.
Same as it was Lucius Yap and Ko Ping Yi, I believe.
Ko
Ping Chung, yeah.
And Aloysius said, what brand of chair is that? Never forget that. Because it's super comfortable, he said. I loved how comfortable that chair was.
That is awesome. What brand of chair is that?
Yeah, that's all he wanted to know. What brand of chair? Ko made all 99 balls.
Yeah. Never missed a single shot.
Probably one of the most amazing things to happen in any sport.
Oh, I agree. Yeah.
At any level of play, you know.
Yeah.
Like, it's pretty incredible.
A once-in-a-lifetime feat.
And Kazakis did almost the same thing to Pagulayan, like to run the set. I think it was a race to 8-10 ball. Oof. He ran the set. In tournament play is just unheard of, you know. Alex never left the chair, just lost the leg and sat down.
Yep.
Okay, Eric with a tricky combo here, and the problem is you got to fly this cue ball around for shape. Does he just try to play a little touchy safe?
Yeah, I like that. I don't mind that.
I like it too. It was tough to get position, but he's
a lot of variables to try to control there. So to even get a decent shot, I won't say it's a great shot, but it's a decent shot to still remain in control of the table. It's a good shot.
He's
well played.
He can see it, and he's still in control, like you said, so he can play, hopefully, a good safety here. Hopefully.
That's not going to do it.
Well, he wants it to hold up a bit.
Oh, it did.
I think it's okay.
I thought that was going to shoot the window between the 8-10, or give him the window between it.
Yeah, and you don't want that one leaking up over the side pocket because Alex will jump it or kick it in, you know.
Yeah.
So it's good where he put it here, I think.
Yeah, it makes the tough. It makes the hit tough.
Very tough. I think he's looked at 2 rail here, but I think 1 rail is maybe an easier route. 2 rail is safer. You get a better separation, but the side pocket's looming. He's so good at that. He's just so good at that.
Might sell it out here, though.
I think he covered it. He's just got the better of every role in this match, I swear. Eric's got to be just sick. Because he hasn't done a lot wrong, Vargas.
Nope.
I can't say he's missed like a whole bunch of balls or anything. Just kind of, been getting the worst of the rolls. Safeties aren't paying off because the guy you're playing kicks like a mule. Elaine wants to know
that knowledge level too, right? On how to kick it, where to kick it.
What speed to use is big, like that shot.
Mm-hmm.
He just used the perfect speed, Eric plays the cut in upper left. Yeah, he does have to go for those shots, though, you know.
I agree.
Elaine wants to know what time the match happening tomorrow. Should have some more details, but I think probably around 5, 6 o'clock. We'll try to do them in the evening so people can make it to watch. But it'll be sort of up to Alex, too, I guess, you know. And Brady, if Brady is, in fact, playing tomorrow. This could be one of the nails in the coffin shot right here. If he spikes that in and gets good position, which he did.
I kind of thought he might try to hold that and take the 6 to the bottom right, but he put a little extra mustard come across.
Yeah, it's a good route this way because he has a nice clean area over there on the right side to move the cue ball.
Natural shape to get to the 7 ball.
That's a knowledge thing too. He's just got, you know,
He's got the whole bag.
All the position routes are just like ingrained in his head, you know, so he doesn't even have to really think about it too much. He just knows I need to be on this side of the ball, you know.
Yeah.
Can't be over there.
Well, and it's one of the things that I learned real quick about Alex is his cue ball control is just next level.
Well,
he's got that thing on a string.
And being the best one-pocket player, he is, for those who don't know, the best one-pocket player of all time. You can ask Efren, Tony, Boosty, Dennis Orcolo. I mean, all the greats, they'll all tell you without even thinking about it that Alex is the greatest of all time one-pocket. And to be that good at one-pocket, it really is just so good cue ball.
Mm-hmm.
His cue ball control is probably the best in the whole world.
Yeah. So did he gain the cue ball control by playing one pocket, or did he just have the natural control to be good at one pocket?
I think it just came a bit naturally to him, you know? Like, and obviously he's a workhorse. He's worked a lot in his career to get to where he is. And to be world 9-ball champion after being runner-up the year before is such an incredible feat. And it's a testament to how much he had to work to get there, but definitely some natural talent going on.
I would have to say it's that Filipino blood.
He was born to play pool. You know he was. And then being raised by, you know, a whole bunch of wizards in Ontario, some of which live here now even. It was kind of fun to see him go over and give John a big hug yesterday, Jorgensen.
Yeah.
And I love that those guys are here, John and Brady, and probably make Alex feel a little more comfortable too.
Mm-hmm.
Brady said he'll come back for sure. I hope he does. Hope he's having a good time and he wants to come back because we'll have him anytime. You see what Eric did here? He wouldn't normally do this, but he's getting spotted the 8.
Oh, that is true. Good call.
Yeah, I was kind of confused too. I thought, why is he playing a combo? Is he crazy? But the 4 was tough to land underneath there from where he landed, and it was easy to land right here, and all he has to do is make the 8. Oh, and he hits it sweet. Look at the two-way shot. He's still alive, folks. This boy don't quit. Andy, we're going to get to see. No, I think he's played. He played a little one pocket last night, and I think he used the same cue. I'm pretty sure. But he might be experimenting. I really think he's kind of had enough of this game. And somebody asked earlier, why doesn't he play World 9-Ball Tour? I think he's going to chase the Chinese 8-ball. The hay ball is like looking really good right now.
Well, and you have to consider where he's at in his career, right? He's at the top end of the career. If I'm Alex, I got nothing left to prove. I'm simply chasing money.
That's right. Yeah, and comfort, you know? So like the food over there is really good. You know, they eat properly. The conditions are nice. The rules are always the same. The referees are nice, right?
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about stuff.
Nope.
Everything's proper, you know?
Yeah.
The venues are proper. The food is proper. The payouts are proper. Everything's, you know?
Everything is in all honesty, the way it should be.
They're top notch. They're at the top of the food chain, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, where else are you going to play when you're one of the greatest of all time? You get to pick where you want to play.
Yeah,
right?
You got nothing to prove in 9-ball, 10-ball, one pocket straight. I mean,
why not?
Been there, done that.
I see that from Dennis a bit, or Colo. Looks like he's just he likes the challenge, right?
Mm-hmm.
We see it from some snooker players actually too. Mark Williams and a couple of the guys, they're going over to the hay ball because they like the challenge, right?
Well, yeah. Look at, Ronnie O'Sullivan just moved to, where did he move? Japan, Korea, somewhere like that.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Somewhere in Asia.
He didn't get the rub he was looking for there. He flicked the 7. Now he's got a real tough shot on the 6, and position on the 7 is tough. You see he's not happy with himself. He was trying to miss the 7 and go into the 6, and he flicked the 7. Oh, this is
Hong Kong, that's right. Thanks, Steph.
He moved to Hong Kong. Oh, good for him. I know he talked about moving to China for a long time. He just said, he's like a god over there to them.
Of course. He's that anywhere.
But he loves the food. He's a big health nut, and the food is great over there.
Yeah.
This is gonna hurt, even though it didn't
beginning
scratch.
of the end, I think.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt. If Alex can cut this ball in, get position on the 7, pretty sure the 8 passes the 10 easily.
I don't know if I would say that I completely disagree. The food was okay over there, for sure. And they do have food options, if that makes sense. But I did try some things that normally I wouldn't. I had duck tongue.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I've ate some crazy stuff like that, too.
Yeah.
Alex made a super shot on the 6. I think he just tickled the 6 first, but it looked like maybe he might have hit the rail first. It was hard to tell from way up here.
Just super smooth.
One thing I was telling players at the start is just watch like how short his backswing is all the time. Just very compact backswing.
Which is odd on a 9-foot table.
It's super effective.
Yeah.
There's some good snooker players with the same kind of style, and it's super, super effective. On the hill, Mr. Pagulayan, and we're going to have a match coming up. Not right after this. I think Alex is going to want maybe a small break.
I would think so.
I'm going to want a small break so he can calm down a bit.
Yeah.
And then
Take it easy,
I need to warm up because I want to, give him a run for it. 16-7. I don't know if I would have predicted this scoreline. Maybe a little closer.
Maybe with the rubs and rolls, it might have been a little closer to the scoreline.
Kind of what I was thinking was just a couple rolls here and there go Eric's way instead of Alex's way, and it could be like 13-10 pretty easily, for Eric. I'm just kidding. But it doesn't take much at this level. Both these guys, super players, and oftentimes it is just a roll here, a roll there. Play a good safe. The guy jumps, gets a little rub, gets safe back, Just the way
to be fair to Alex, he's kicked like a mule. He's hit the right side of the ball. He's done everything he's supposed to do.
Exactly. He's just done Alex things. Eric not done yet, or is he? That could be his last shot. I thought he hit that ball pretty good. And I love watching Alex's streams. If you guys don't follow Alex on Facebook, you really should. He's
funny.
He's so super funny, but he plays a ton too. He streams a lot of his own matches. And
I like the fact that he's not scared to share the knowledge.
Yeah, he's always little tidbits, little stuff, and it's all about the little stuff.
Oh, it's the golden nuggets for sure.
Just getting to watch him play different games, Chinese 8-ball, and then there he is in flip-flops and no shirt because it's so hot in the Philippines where he's playing. You can see it's a sweat factory, and he's just like, it's nice to see under so many different conditions how he can handle it. Something I don't get to do a lot. I'm definitely just super spoiled, and I get to play under these nice conditions a ton.
Yeah, but you take advantage of that too, right? You put your time in.
Well, definitely.
right? No matter what the conditions are, if you're not putting in the time,
You got to put in the
conditions
time.
don't matter.
That's right. You got to be sharp in this game. You got to be real sharp. Alex showing us how sharp he was. How good was the shot on the 2
Yeah.
to get the gap between the 6, 8, 10 off of like 4 rails or something back and forth.
Yeah.
And then the shot he played on the 3 to just come around, just little 4 rail shape, no problem.
I might try that shorter backswing with the shake that I've got on my arm. That might just work.
Absolutely.
I'm actually trying to go with no back.
Yeah, short or no backswing. And you notice sometimes like there, he probably almost had no backswing.
Yeah.
It's very much just a quick forward motion. And he really pauses at the cue ball. And, he only uses the stroke that he needs for the shot, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't need to use extra. Wow.
Well, and I think, he's developed a system in his stroke which leads to having really good cue ball control because you're not using the same backswing and the same stroke for every single shot and adjusting the speed in which you hit, right? He simply adjusted the backswing.
Does Eric give him this 10? Does he throw a towel?
No.
I think he said, I think the crowd said, where? Like the Efren, where? Oh, a great match from both those gents. Good fight from Eric. I know it's tough getting spotted. It's tough playing one of your pool idols on camera in front of your home crowd. I'm going to go try and do it.
Well, we wish you all the best. I will be seated here waiting with bated breath until that match is ready to rock and roll.
Hopefully not too long, maybe 15 minutes. I'm going to go ask Alex how long, but don't go far, everybody. Thanks for tuning in.
We'll see you back here in a few.